Welcome to video number 2. This one is about Webwork. So Webwork is our online homework management system. It is what we use to do 28 if you count the orientation sections of homework. These assignments will range from 6 to like 20 problems. Located here on the left side where you see the Webwork homework button. So it's going to take you to this page where it says open in a new tab. You click it, it will bring you to the new tab. Now, it is very important that you start with the username and password that I give you. Now listen, username is the first letter of your first name and your last name. Your password is the first letter of your first name and your last name. For example, my name is Becky Menning. So my username would be B Menning. My password would be B Menning. So if your name is Bill Smith, then you would be B Smith, B Smith. Okay? I don't know your Ivy Tech business. I only know your first and last name. So I typed in first letter of your first name, last name. That is everybody's username and password. So the first time you go in, you're going to type B Menning, and I've already changed my password because it's not good if you guys know my password. So you type in your username and password. Now you can leave it like that all semester if you want, or you can go into user settings and you can change your password. Okay, that's up to you. Now you're not may not see all of your settings here, the same things because we're, I have the instructor side. But anyway, these are all of your homeworks that you're going to see. So if you've never used Webwork, please do the orientation. It'll take you 10 minutes and you'll at least understand what's going on with this. And then you're going to go through the homework. So you'll see that homework 2 has 19 problems. But what I want to show you also is look over to the right of my screen. See how these are all the videos that go with your packet. So if you're in the middle of doing your homework and like, man, I really kind of forget age dependency ratios, you can go over here and watch the video on age dependency ratios. Okay. So in the homework, I kind of want to go to a homework that I know has this. When you get to homework problems, periodically you're going to have a hint. Now, the hint only shows up if you get the problem wrong 3 times. It shows up for me because, again, I'm on the instructor side. So if you read a problem and you're like, I don't get it, here's the thing, people. Just check your answer. Get it wrong. Okay? I'm going to just check it again. I know it's wrong, but I'm going to just check it again, right? Once you get it wrong 3 times, then the hint will pop up. And the hint is a video. It's like a show me an example. It's going to be the same basic type of problem, but it's going to have different numbers in it. Not every problem has a video hint. If you get stuck on something, this is where I come in, right? Because you need to use me. So if you get to a problem and you're like, I don't know how to do this, you've gotten it wrong 3 times and the hint didn't show up, shoot me an email. Becky, I'm stuck on homework 17, number 4. There is no hint. I don't know how to do this. Give me some words, and I can give you some feedback. I make all the videos for this course statewide. So if you guys have a problem, I can make you a quick help video and get it off to you pretty quickly. But you have to ask, right? So make sure you're asking that. Now, one thing I do want to point out here at the bottom, you see these 3 blue problems. We have preview my answers. Y'all know what you typed in because it shows you that. So that button is kind of useless. Check answer actually is also pretty useless. It will tell you if it's right or wrong, but it does not record anything. So you really want to use submit. You'll notice that hitting check, hitting submit shows the same thing up here. It shows that it's incorrect. But if you check it and it says correct and you didn't submit it, it does not record your answer. It will show up as a 0 in the gradebook. So really the only button you want to hit is submit. Okay, you want to make sure that you actually submit the problem, okay, because that's where it's going. And it'll tell you your overall recorded score is 0. So you want to make sure that you get the points for the problem when it's correct. So make sure that you do hit submit. That's important. Okay, at any point in time, we have some flare-ups issues with Webwork periodically. All you got to do is email me and I'll take care of them. I don't know when things are not working properly. You have to let me know that. So that's kind of how we go from there. But we'll have homework. You can see the due dates are all set in here. These due dates will match what is in Ivy Learn. And you can see the due dates are just on top of each other, right? This class is 8 weeks and there's a lot going on. So you want to make sure you're constantly, you're working ahead if you have time. Everything is open from the beginning, including all 3 exams. So if you If you work ahead and you're ready for the exam early, you can take the exam early. You want to finish early, you can finish early, but you've got to, get things going. So that's kind of the basis of Webwork. You can see every one of these has the videos on the side, and it goes from there. One other thing I want to point out, at the very bottom, you see video lessons for 080. In the back of your workbook, there's a blue piece of paper, and then there's additional pages. And those additional pages are basically extra lessons for everything in the packet. So like, let's say you get to section 19 and you're like, man, this is really stumping me. You can go, okay, lesson 19 is in unit 3, because it'll be after the second exam, and you have extra videos to go with those pages in the back of your packet. So you can go through and say, okay, I just need a little bit extra practice on credit cards. So you can use those pages as guidance, and you can watch these videos, and that will kind of help you go through. There are extra resources everywhere. If you can't find them and you need them, just reach out. Send me an email, send me call me, whatever. I will help you find anything you need. Okay, so there's your quick Webwork intro. Remember, first letter of your first name and your last name is your username and your password. Thanks.